What are you doing? Your hands and knees.
I can't believe it. I'm really worried, honestly, I'm really worried. I've just ejected the SD card out of here because I thought, oh, let's put them all on. I can view everything we've done on the SD card onto my computer while we're sitting here. And I just pressed it, and I mean, I know it's not funny, I pressed it
And
it
sprung
just
out?
shot out.
Have you found it?
No.
What?
So that's why I'm on my hands and knees. It went down here somewhere.
No,
And I can't see
don't
it.
tread on it.
No, I know. I'm really worried. All that filming we've done yesterday and today.
Gee, you're joking. Is that it there?
No.
Well,
I'm here all day, aren't I? It's like I keep looking and looking. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. I just can't believe it.
do you think Archie the Bloodhound will find it?
I'm going to start from there and work my way back. Can't believe it. I mean, I don't want Archie to come because if he treads on the stones, that's not it. Oh my God, it's there.
God, that was lucky.
Oh, my heart was beating like a drum, honestly. My heart was going like this.
Blimey,
I
mate.
can't believe that.
Need to be a bit more careful.
I know, but I don't normally sit outside and do anything, do I? I'm normally either in the van or doing it at home. Oh, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved.
Thank God
I
for
thought
that.
I'd lost all that film. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hope you're all okay. Excuse the sunglasses, but my eyes are really itching.
Yeah, she's had a bad night. It's all that wine, weren't it, last night?
No, it wasn't. I think it's because it's been very windy here, and my eyes started itching yesterday afternoon. I mean, I do get hay fever, and they're really, really itching. As luck would have it, I've got some eye drops and hay fever tablets, so I've took those, but I don't feel like I can put any makeup on or anything, so hence the sunglasses. So I apologise for that.
The film star look.
Anyway, so we're obviously at Woodhall Spa. Let me just get a tissue because my eyes are running. It's awful. I feel sorry for everybody that gets hay fever.
We've had good weather for the last 3 days.
Yeah, we've had really nice weather. It's been very windy though, hasn't it, here?
Yes, there was, yeah.
The campsite is quite nice, isn't it?
Yes,
it's called Jubilee Park, and it's a campsite within a park.
So the park is it's a public park.
Yes.
With a swimming pool.
Yeah, swimming pool, bowling, green,
tennis courts, cricket pitches.
Cricket, yeah. And there's also gardens, lovely gardens, isn't there, to walk around.
Yeah.
And then there's a children's playground, but it's not just for people who are on the campsite, you know, other people can come.
Joe public.
Yeah,
basically.
the swimming pool is an outdoor one.
Yeah.
So Tony was going to go swimming, but you changed your mind, didn't you?
I forgot my trunks.
I mean, it's supposed to be heated, but you know what outdoor pools are like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a photo of that, so I'll put it on. What else? It's a 5-minute walk into the actual village.
Yeah, not far at all, is
Yeah,
it?
and it's full of shops and cafes, and there's pubs, and they're all very dog friendly.
Yeah.
So
And you can walk through the woods into the village, do a detour.
Yeah.
And that takes you to the Kinema.
Yeah, there's a Kinema in the woods. Obviously it's a cinema, but it's called Kinema, spelt with a K. And that used to be a spa many years ago.
That's how Woodhall Spa got its name, or
Yeah,
developed.
it was to do with somebody was going to start a mining.
Yeah, they started mining
Yeah.
for coal, and then discovered spring water.
Yeah.
So they thought, we'll turn this into a spa.
Health spa, yeah. So the Kinema was a health spa, but then it, you know, they stopped using it, so they turned it into
the fashion
a cinema.
of the Victoria time, Queen Victoria, and was the waters. They like taking the waters in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. What else? There's a cafe in the woods, isn't there, as well? And then
there's a nice cafe on the near the bowling green.
oh yes, on the actual Jubilee Park, there's a cafe there. We did go and have a drink there. That is lovely. It's just how they've set everything out, isn't it? It's you know, it's open to the public, but that's all one side, and then there's a road in between, and then the campsite's the other side. So it is quite nice. When you're actually in the village, there's a memorial to the dam busters, isn't there?
617 Squadron.
Yeah. So that's really nice.
Dam Buster Squadron.
Yeah, and then across from the campsite there is an enormous hotel, like Edwardian building, isn't it? And it's called Petwood Hotel, and that was owned by a lady Weigel, I think it's pronounced.
She developed it.
Yeah, and she developed this. This
well,
park.
it was her house initially, and then she built and extended it to a great big mansion, and in later life it became the hotel. Well, during the war it was home to 617 Squadron, and there's a memorial inside dedicated to the Dam Buster Squadron. So they were based there. And
we went in to the hotel because we were looking for, we thought it was a little museum on the site, but they said, oh no, it's a room that we've dedicated. Well, it is the mess.
It was the bar.
The mess.
Yes, that's where they drank. Yeah.
So we went and had a look. There's lots of photographs on the walls and memorabilia, isn't there? And it's a beautiful room. You can imagine them all the officers sitting there drinking, can't you?
Pints of beer.
Yeah. So we had a look at that. I said to Tony, I said, oh, we ought to come and stay here. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's quite a posh hotel.
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a look around the gardens, and there's the remains of the bouncing bomb. We had a walk into the village. We went to Archie's cafe.
Well, we had to, didn't we?
Yeah, because this cafe said Archie's cafe. So we went there.
Yeah, didn't realise you owned a cafe, huh?
Down there, by the way, is been demoted to the floor.
It's down there.
Yeah.
He's happy down there. All right.
It was a bumblebee, and it was flitting about, and it made him jump off the settee because he thought he was going to get
because
stung.
when he was a pup, he got stung on his nose, didn't he?
Yeah. There's lots of walks. I mean, in the woods, there's lots of walks you can do in the woods. Tony decided not to bring his bike.
Yeah. I should have done, because there's plenty of cycle tracks.
Yeah. And he would have been able to go off on it. But I think because we thought, well, we're right by the village, you're just going to be on the main road, which you are, but there is also, I say, woods. But there's some beautiful properties here, isn't there? Lovely.
I won't mind retiring. Well, I am retired, aren't I? Yeah, I won't mind living here.
Yeah. But it is a lovely place to visit. And I say, the campsite's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, can't fault it.
No, and Tony went to the showers, so what do you rate those then, Tony?
I'm quite impressed. Very, very clean. And something unusual, they clean them 3 times a day, which I've never known before. So and they are spotless, you can tell.
And first thing in the morning they're out cleaning all the bins with disinfectants and everything. It's very, very clean, isn't it?
Yeah. So and the shower itself, you can adjust the temperature and the pressure. So overall, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10.
Wow, that's good then, isn't it? We're on a fully serviced pitch again. As you know, we do like fully serviced pitches.
Yeah.
But it was quite expensive. They said because it was an event weekend. Now, we'd cancelled this, and I can't remember why we had to cancel it, but we cancelled it because the dates we were going to come, we couldn't come. So and this was the only weekend that they got free, so we went with it. But that may be why there's not an awful lot of people here because of this event.
Well, the event is a 10k marathon, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to start at 10 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, and it starts from the side of the campsite where we go out. So last night we were walking round having a look, and we thought, well, how are we going to get out here?
Because it's a one-way system, one way in and one way out.
Yeah. So anyway, we saw two of the wardens last night, and I just asked them, and they said, no, what you have to do is go out the
no entry. Yeah,
go out the coming inside, and the marshal will radio to the marshal on the road, and they'll let you out. So I think it's going to be quite busy here this morning. So I'm just having a coffee. Oh yeah, we got some new mugs, didn't we?
Oh yeah, that you found in
that one
in the hardware store.
Yeah, I love a hardware shop. I really love a hardware shop. And two little mugs. So one's got a cow on it and some ducks, hasn't it? Yeah, a duck on his back. Hold that one. Let me just get the other one. We thought that the idea.
This is Julie's.
Yeah, I like the inside of it. I can't really show you the inside. Let me just. I've got coffee in it, so let go to. There, look, it's got flowers in it.
Oh, very nice.
And then Tony's is the one with the ducks on. And that's got a few duck feet inside it. Also bought Tony a we can't show you, can we? Because it's in the shower. That doesn't sound very good, but the shower's dry. A clock for the garden.
Can tell the time when we're gardening. Yeah.
So what I'll do when I get home, I'll take a photo of it and I'll put it up here. So you got a good deal, really, didn't you, going in the hardware shop? Because I bought you a present.
Or was that my birthday?
Well, part of your birthday. I keep buying him extra things. So anyway, so that was that. So we're going to have this coffee, or I am, and then pack up, and then we'll get ready to go.
Yeah.
See you all in the next one. Oh, by the way, if you've watched this far, please watch the end screen. And if you've enjoyed this video, click on one of the other videos on the end screen. If you click on those, it'll take you to that video. So we'll see you in the next one.
Okay.
Thank you for following us. Bye.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
We've just got home from Woodhall Spa, and of course I promised that I would look into the history of the Kinema in the woods. The Kinema was named after kinematograph, which describes machines that could capture objects with and in motion. Over time it's become cinematography, I can say that one, but Woodhall decided to keep the name Kinema. So that is where the name originates from, and Kinema means movement. Kinema was a significant place during World War II, offering a morale boost for servicemen, as well as preparation for any potential bombings, given the close proximity of Woodhall Spa to many of the RAF bases in Lincolnshire. The cinema was sold in 1973 to a man called James Green, who lived in Staffordshire. The first film that actually went on the screen, believe it or not, was The Clockwork Orange. I can remember going to see that, and I was underage. I shouldn't have been in the cinema, but I went with my boyfriend at the time. I must admit, you know, in that day, that film was quite, well, it was quite awful, really. Today, it probably would be a bit, you might not be so worried about it or so scared, but it was quite a nasty film, really. I wish I'd never gone, but I didn't really know what it was about until I got there. Yeah, in Cinema 1, there is an organ there. It's called the Compton organ, and it came from a theatre in London. What James Green did, he dug a pit out in Cinema 1, and obviously the organ went down it, and then during the interval the organ came up, and the organ player would entertain you through the interval. Now in Cinema 2 and 3, I can hear a fly buzzing round. In Cinema 2 and 3 there is self-playing pianos, so obviously in the interval the self-playing pianos play, but they've kept everything how it was from the early 1920s to 1930s. So I thought I'd just pop on and let you know that. I don't know whether that enlightens you anymore, but the word kinema is the Greek word for movement. Yes, before I put the video up, I was in the middle of editing it. One of our subscribers, the Good Nerds, it's a family, a message to me saying, had I found any history out about the kinema? So pop over and take a look at their channel. They're a really nice family and I follow them. So thank you again for your comment and take care. See you all soon. Bye for now.